ॐ खानिलाग्न्यब्धरित्र्यन्तं स्रक्फणीवोद्गतं यतः ध्वान्तच्छिदे नमस्तस्मै हरये बुद्धिसाक्षिणे शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। नैष्कर्म्य सिद्धि श्लोक नंबर 89 in the Moolam, page number 53. We saw अतएव सर्व प्रमाणावतारा संभवम वक्ष्यति। प्रमाण व्यवस्थायाश्च अनुभव मात्र आश्रयत्वात्। प्रमाण व्यवस्था is अनुभव मात्र आश्रय. In other words, this is very important statement, but at the same time there could be some difference of opinion in this. All pramanas, they are अनुभव मात्र आश्रय. प्रमाण व्यवस्था is अनुभव मात्र आश्रयत्वात्, it is given. What it means is Atma is Anubhava Swarupa. Based on that, all other Pramana Siddhi will happen. See in Tika, Kincha, third line from the bottom. Pramanadinam Siddher Anubhavadhinatvat Nanubhava Rupasya Atmanah Siddhi Pramanadhina Ityaha. Pramanadinam Siddhehe Anubhava Adhinatvat. Pramanadhinam Siddhi is Anubhava Adhina. Pramana depends upon Anubhava. But if you translate Anubhava only as experience, then it will not be correct. Here, what is the meaning of Anubhava?
Atma.
Atma. Because the next word you see, Anubhava Rupasya Atmanah Siddhihi Pramanadhina. Na. Anubhava Rupasya Atmanah Siddhihi Pramanadhina na. So Atma is Anubhava Rupa. Anubhava is Atma here. And its Siddhi is not based on Pramana. But Pramana Siddhi is based on Atma. Therefore, anybody's any experience is not Pramana. But Atma is Aparoksha. Therefore, Aparoksha Atma is Pramana. Therefore, what he says now, see Shloka, Ata Aha. See in Tika, they have given one more thing. Anubhava Matra Ashrayatvat, Anubhava Alambanatvat, Anubhava Matra Adhinatvat, iti yavat. Anubhava Matra Ashrayatvat, Anubhava Alambanatvat, and Anubhava Matra Adhinatvat. So Anubhava means Atma. Atma alone is Ashraya, Atma is Alambanam, and Atma Adhina is Pramana Siddhi. How? Vakyaikagambhyam yadvastu nanyasmat tatra vishvaset na prameye swata siddhe vishwasah kathamatmani. Vakyaikagambhyam yadvastu nanyasmat tatra vishvaset na prameye swata siddhe vishwasah kathamatmani. You remember what was the discussion why this 89th shloka has come? Anybody remembers?
In verse 15, the Purva Pakshi said, Vishwaso Nanyatostinaha.
Correct. That Vishwaso Nanyatostinaha, that was said in the 15th shloka, means he said, if there is no statement in Shruti or in Smriti about Jnanam giving moksha, then if there is no such statement, then we will not believe anything which is outside of it. This is what was said. So now the Siddhanti is saying that what you are saying is true, but it is true only in case of dharma adharma. It is not true in case of atma. Yad vastu vakya ekagamyam tatra anyasmat na vishvaset. This is the first line. Yad vastu vakyekamyam tatra anyasmat na vishvaset. That thing which is known only through vakya, that which is known only through vakya, then we can accept that in those things, in other vastu or in other scriptures, we will not have Vishwasa. Yes. But Atma is not Vakyeka Gamya. What is Atma? So the second line can be interpreted in two ways. Simple interpretation we will see first. Aprameye swata siddhe Atmani katham na Vishwasaha. So in the second reading, which is given, that Khandakar will not be there. Atma, which is Swata Siddha. Atma, which is Aprameya. Aprameye Swata Siddhe Atmani. Katham na Vishwasaha. Why would you not have Vishwasa in Aprameya Swata Siddha Atma? Means you should accept that which is evident, in that you don't need any other pramanam. So the Atma, consciousness, is Swata Siddha. The fact that I am there, I know it. I don't need anybody else's help to know whether I am there or not. Even if it is dark, eyes are closed, you are blindfolded, still you know you are. And when I am there, knowledge is also there. Means I am aware. That awareness is always there. Not only that, I love anything only for my sake. Anything I love is because I love myself. I love anything if it gives me joy. Correct? And I love myself the most. Means I should be the source of maximum joy, maximum happiness. Therefore, I am Sat, Chit, Ananda. I am Sat, Chit, Ananda. This is the experience of all. I am existing, I am consciousness, and I am happiness. In this, I don't need somebody else's pramanam. This is Anubhava. This is known to us. So, Sureshwaracharya ji says here, in that aprameye swatah siddhe atmani katham na vishwasah, how can you not have faith in this self, which is all the way, always there, all the time it is evident. This is one reading. Second reading is, so in that reading, Khandakar, that avishwasah, you should not read. You should read Vishwasa. Other reading is Na aprameye. So in Tika, it is given. The second reading you see, Vakyaika gamyam iti. See in Tika. Vakyaika gamyam yad vastu dharma dharmadi lakshanam. That which is known only through Vakya is dharma adharma. Means it is known only through Shruti Pramana or Smriti Pramana. There is no Anubhava. Means if I do something, whether it will give me merit or it will give me sin, I don't know. Only scripture will tell me. So in Dharma Dharma, they are Vakyaika Gamya. Nanyasmat tatra vishwaset. So in that case, anything other than Shruti Smriti, I cannot believe. If somebody says, this will give you punya, that will give you papa, unless scripture has said that, I will not have belief in those statements. Na means Purushaha. What is the meaning of Na? Purushaha. How?
Nru Shabda.
Nru Pratipadika. Prathama Ekvachanam will be
Na.
Na Narau Naraha. Naraha is Ekvachanam or Bahuvachanam?
Bahuvachan.
Nara can be Ekvachanam also, and Nara can be Bahuvachanam also. Nara Ekvachanam is when it is Akaranta Pullinga Shabda. And it can be Bahuvachanam when it is
Nru Shabda. Rukaranta.
Rikaranta. So Na means Purusha. Aprameye swata siddhe avishwasaha. Avishwasaha means Vishwasa Rahitaha. In Atma, which is Aprameya, that which does not become Vishaya of any Pramana. That's why it is called Aprameya. Aprameye swata siddhe avishwasaha. Vishwasa Rahita. Atma, where there is no Vishwasa, Vishwasa Rahita. Katham Atmani Syat iti Akshara Yojana. पुरुषः विश्वासरहितः कथं स्यात्? So na and avishwasah, they are samanadikaranya. Avishwasah katham syat? Iti akshara yojana. So everybody understood this first akshara yojana?
Yes, Swamiji.
Yes, Swami.
Na means purusha. And the other one is yadva. Aprameye swatah siddha atmani katham na vishwasa iti anvaya. It's simple. How can you not have faith in the self which is ever evident? You don't need any pramana for that. So what is the point here? Purvapakshi had said, if there is no sentence which talks about Atma in Upanishad, therefore we will not take Veda or Upanishad as pramanam for Atma. Siddhanti said, your statement is not accurate because such statements you can make for dharma adharma, which can be known only through Shastra. But Atma is known as our own experience, as consciousness, as awareness. Atma is not a matter, it is not jada, it is sentient entity. And therefore, it is swatah siddha, it is not known only through some scriptural statement only. Scriptural statement is required to remove ignorance about myself. But the fact that I am is evident. It's a beautiful point. Further, दृष्टफलत्वाद आत्मज्ञानस्य विधि अभावे फलाभाव अभिधानम अनुभव विरुद्धम इति अभिप्रेत्य तदपि अबुद्धि इति. दृष्टफलत्वाद आत्मज्ञानस्य. Purvapakshi said that if there is anything where there is no vidhi, an injunction. This was shloka number 16. Antarena vidim mohat yah kuryat samparayikam natat syad upakaraya bhasmaniva hutam havihi. This is what was said in 16th shloka. Without an injunction, vidim antarena yaha mohat samparayikam kuryat. If anybody performs anything to go to higher worlds like heaven, etc., without an injunction, if you do, na tad upakaraya syat, it will not help you. It is like bhasmani hutam havihi iva. Like in bhasma, in the ashes, you are making offerings. You should make offerings in fire, not in ashes. It means the fire has gone down, that offering will not give you punya. Like that, that's why they kindle the fire again and then only offer. Like that, you need vidhi. This is what Purvapakshi had said. Siddhanti says, yadapi, see in the mulam, yadapi uktam antarena vidim iti tadapi abuddhi purvakam iva naha pratibhati. What you said that without an injunction, vidhim antarena yad kritam, etc., you have not thought over it properly. Abuddhi purvakam uktam means you made a statement, but you have not thoroughly analyzed the position of that statement. This is what it looks to us, Siddhanti says. Why? See the tika. Drishta phalatvat atma jnanasya. Because atma jnanam has drishta phalam. Therefore, you don't need vidhi. You need vidhi where there is no drishta phalam, where there is only adrishta phalam. What is drishta phalam? He will give example like eating. When you eat, you don't need some promise from someone that you eat now, after few days, your hunger will go away. As you eat, you will see the result, your hunger is going away. It is drashta phalam. In such cases, you don't need vidhi. So you see, drashta phalatvat atmajnanasya vidhi abhave phala abhava abhidanam anubhav viruddham. So if somebody says vidhi abhave, if there is no injunction, phala abhava abhidanam, that I will not get the result, phala bhava abhidanam anubhav viruddham. It is against our experience. Vidhi abhave phala bhava vidhi sattve phala sattvam. This is Purvapakshi statement. Siddhanti says there is no such thing. Even if there is no vidhi, in case of Atma Jnana, without vidhi also you will get the phala. Because it is drishta phala. So you see, this is the test for us. If I say, have I understood this knowledge or not? Have I attained moksha or not? How will I know? You see, you go through some situation and you see how calm you are not disturbed, you are not perturbed. That means you are realized. And if you get disturbed, see, when you are not disturbed means you take yourself as witness. That I am just witnessing the situation. I am not victim of situation. So if I have understood this, that is my freedom. So drishta phalatvat atma jnanasya. That atma jnanam is drishta phalam only. Not that somebody else has to tell me I am free. Somebody else has to tell me, yes, you are a Jivan Mukta. Then I say, now I understood. Not like that. See in the Tika, Vidhi prayukta phaleshu hi vidhimantarena pravruttau phalabhavo natu swarupa prayukta phaleshu. Vidhi prayukta phalam means there where you will get the result only if you follow vidhi. Swarupa prayukta phala means as you do the thing, you will get the result. It is not because there is vidhi. So vidhi prayukta phaleshu hi vidhi mantarena pravruttau, where vidhi prayukta phala is expected. And if the vidhi is not followed or vidhi is absent and you do something, you will not get the result. But there where it is swarupa prayukta phala, means as soon as you do something, you will get the result. For example, Fire is there, you touch, you will get burned. There is no injunction that on Monday at 7 o'clock in the morning, if you touch the fire, then you will get burned, not otherwise. There is no such thing. Anytime you can get burned. आत्मज्ञानम तु भोजनादिवत स्वरूप प्रयुक्तम फलम. Atmajnanam is Swarupa Prayukta Phalam, like Bhojana. You eat, your hunger will go. Nobody has to tell you. Yathaiva hi bhojanasya swarupa prayuktam eva trupti lakshanam phalam evam atmajnanasyapi sansaropara lakshanam phalam swarupa prayuktam eva. Just as this is the line, you should underline this part and dwell on it more. How will I know if I am full? Yeah, I will know. Anybody else needs to tell me? No. In the same way, how will I know whether I have realized? I will know. Nobody else needs to tell me. यथैव हि भोजनस्य स्वरूप प्रयुक्तम एव तृप्ति लक्षणम. भोजनस्य फलम किम? तृप्ति लक्षणम फलम. You eat, you are content, this is the result. Like that, आत्मज्ञानस्य फलम किम? संसार उपरम लक्षणम. I will go beyond samsara. I will rise above samsara. What is samsara? Kartrutva, Jnatrutva, Bhoktrutva. We saw in
Upadesha Sahasrati.
Upadesha Sahasrati. This is samsara. Kartrutva, Bhoktrutva. Or Shoka, Moha, Bhaya. This is samsara. I have grief, I have delusion, I have fear. This is samsara. Shoka, Moha, Bhaya. So when Atmajnanam is there, self-knowledge is there, samsara will not be there. Means Shoka, Moha, Bhaya will not be there. Tato na vijugupsate. The desire to protect myself will not be there. The desire to have dvesha or jealousy towards somebody will not be there. Tasmat vidhimantarena iti asamanjasam ityartha. Asamanjasam. That your statement that without vidhi, I will not study Atma Vishaya, Atma Jnanam. That vakya is inappropriate. Asamanjasam. Shloka. See in the Moolam. Yasmat kalantar phaladayishu karmasu etad ghatate. Your statement that without vidhi, I will not do something is valid for karma. What is the nature of karma? It is kalantar phaladayi. Kalantar phaladayishu karmasu. Karma, its Visheshana is Kalantar Phaladayi. In due course of time alone, it will give result. Karma means Vaidika karma. The rituals that you perform, in due course of time, they will give results. But those actions which have adrishta phala. You eat something, hunger goes away. You do something, touch the fire, you will get burned. In those cases, you don't need vidhi or nishedha. It is a known. Atmalabha kal eva phaladayini tu atmajnane naitat samanjasam ityaha. But atmalabha kale eva phaladayini atmajnane. Phaladayini is saptami ekvachanam. Atmalabha kala means the moment it is experienced or the moment it is available, result is already gained. In that case, Atmajnane na etat samanjasam. This, what your statement is not true for Atmajnana, is true for karma, dharma, adharma, etc. Jnanat phale hyavaptesmin pratyakshe bhavaghatini upakaraya tanneti nanyayam bhatino vachah. Jnanat phale hyavaptesmin pratyakshe bhavaghatini upakaraya tanneti nanyayam bhatino vachah. Jnanat phale hi avapte asmin. Asmin ज्ञानात् फले अवाप्ते प्रत्यक्षे भवघातिनी. Through knowledge, when you get the result of something. So results you can get in two ways. One is through karma, another is through jnanam. When you get the result through jnanam, that jnanam is pratyaksha phalam. So jnanat phale avapte pratyakshe bhavaghatini. What is the jnana phalam which is pratyaksham? Destruction of samsara. Bhavaghatini pratyakshe phale tanna upakaraya iti vachah न्यायम नह न भाति. सुरेश्वराचार्य जी अन्वय ज्ञानात् फले अस्मिन् अवाप्ते प्रत्यक्षे भवघातिनी तन्न उपकाराय इति वचः नह न न्यायम भाति. You make a statement that the knowledge is of no use, knowledge of Atma is of no use, is an absurd statement, is illogical statement to us. Why? Because knowledge of Atma is so evident that it will destroy the samsara, and you will know. You will know that you don't have shoka moha anymore. No event in the world can disturb you. Yasmin sthito na dukkhena gurunapi vichalyate. Gurunapi dukkhena na vichalyate. So this is the evident result. You cannot say the knowledge of Atma does not give any result. Nyayam, what is the sutra?
Dharma patra अर्थन्यायादनपेते
धर्मपथ्यर्थ न्यायादनपेते. See Tika, I am assuming the meaning is clear of the shloka. ज्ञानात् फलैति सहेतुक संसारोपरम लक्षणे कैवल्ये फले ज्ञानात् प्रत्यक्षम अनुभूयमाने विधि विकलम आत्मज्ञानम फलाय न भवति इति वचनम प्रत्यक्ष पराहतत्वात् अत्यंतम उपेक्षणीयम इत्यर्थः. सहेतुक संसार उपरम लक्षणे कैवल्य फले. What is the phalam of jnanam? Kaivalya. Kaivalya phale. What is kaivalya? Sahetuka samsar uparama. Hetuna saha. Sahetukaha. What is the sutra there? Tena saha
तुल्य योगे
iti tulya yoge. Tena saheti tulya yoge. Hetuna saha iti sahetuka. Like sakarmakaha. What is sakarmaka dhatu? Karmana saha iti sakarmakaha. So sahetukaha. Hetu of samsara is what? Avidya, ignorance. So samsar uparama lakshane. Along with avidya, when the samsara is destroyed, this phalam is so clear to you. It is as clear as when you eat food and your stomach is full. You don't ask anybody, you don't wait for anyone to say, yes, I think you are full now, you can get up. Nothing. You know. Like that, I will know I am liberated. Anybody who feels right now like that, understand, you already got it. Not the food part. That is not my question. My question is about Atma Ajnan Nivritti. I know many of you are already saying, I already ate and I think I am full. So, that is not the question. First, you understand the question. So such jnanat pratyaksham anubhuyamane vidhi vikalam atmajnanam phalaya na bhavati. Vidhi vikalam, there where there is no vidhi, injunction, that such atmajnanam phalaya na bhavati. Atmajnanam is of no use. When people say, this vachanam is pratyaksha parahatatvat atyantam upekshaniyam. This sentence should be ignored because this sentence is contradicted by our own direct experience. Pratyaksha parahatatvat. But here pratyaksha means it is aparoksha. Aparoksha anubhavena parahata. When they use pratyaksha or aparoksha word, what they mean is there is no vyavadhanam. There is no barrier between me and my wisdom. Because until then, what happens? I am there, I have some wisdom, but it has not become one with me. Like I know it is good to wake up at 4 o'clock, but I don't wake up, let us say. So then that wisdom is not my nature. What they say, your second nature. So Atma Ananda should be my nature. Your statement, Siddhanti says, is Pratyaksha Parahata, is contradicted by our direct experience. Therefore, it is to be rejected, outright rejection. 90 shloka is over. Further in Tika, Yat Punaha Amnayasya Kriyarthatvat iti uktam tadanudya nirasyati tadapi Jaiminiyam ityadina. So, this was shloka number 17. Amnayasya kriyarthatvat anarthakyam mitonyatha That's shloka 17 is now taken up. He says this statement of Jaimini Maharshi, Amnayasya Kriyarthatvat, it is not statement of Jaimini Maharshi. Actually, this statement is of Purvapakshi in Purvamimamsa. That Purvapakshi could be anybody. It could be Nayayika or it could be a Shishya of Jaimini Maharshi who is asking a question. Tad anudya nirasyati. Anudya. Anudya, what is the dhatu?
वद धातु
Vad or vach.
वद स्वामी
Vad Swami.
Vad dhatu. What is the sutra?
Vachisvapi Yajadinam Kiti.
Vachisvati yajadina kiti. Anudya, tad anudya nirasyati. So he quotes and then he refutes. See in the Moolam now. Let us see Moolam first. Yadapi Jaiminiyam vachanam udghatayasi tadapi tad vivaksha aparignyanat eva udbhavyate. Aparignyanat, khandakara. That you are quoting the statement of Jaimini Maharshi ji, Jaiminiyam vachanam udghatayasi. You are quoting it, not knowing the intention behind that statement. Tadapi tad vivaksha aparignyanat. You don't have the knowledge of the intention behind that statement. And you are quoting it. King Karanam Purvapakshi is asking, why do you say like that? Because yato na Jaiminer ayam abhipraya amnayah sarva eva kriyartha iti. This is not what Jaimini Maharshi wants to say, that entire amnaya means entire Veda is only for kriyartha. This is not what he wants to say. But amnaya se kriyarthatvat, entire amnaya is for kriyartha. That is what their statement is. He says, yadi hi ayam abhiprayo abhavishyat athato brahma jignasa janmadyasya yata iti evam adi brahma vastu swarupa matra yathatmya prakashana param gambhir nyaya sandribdham sarva vedantartha mimansanam shrimad charirikam na sutraishyat. If Jaimini Maharshi's abhipraya was that entire Veda is only meant for karma, then athato brahma jignasa janmadyasya yataha, all this is created by Bhagavan Veda Vyasji in Brahma Sutra. Iti evam adi Brahma vastu swarupa matra. And what is the purpose of them? It is only revealing Brahma. Brahma vastu swarupa matra yathatmya prakashana param. Its objective is to only reveal Brahma. If entire Veda was supposed to be teaching only karma, then why would Bhagavan Vedvyasji write Brahma Sutra to reveal the nature of Brahma as the only objective of Brahma Sutra? So the very fact that he has written about Upanishad Sutras, Brahma Sutra, revealing Brahma Vastu Swarupa Matra Yathatmyam, they have only this goal. And it is Gambhira Nyaya Sandribdham. It is associated with Gambhira Nyaya. Means thorough investigation, logical reasoning. Sarva Vedanta Artha Mimansanam. Srimad Sharirikam, the Shariraka Sutra, what is known as Brahma Sutra, which is the Sarva Vedanta Artha Mimamsanam. It is the Mimamsa analysis. Mimamsa, what is Mimamsa?
पूजित विचार
Pujita Vichara. And what is the sutra for Mimamsa?
मान बदधान शान्यो दीर्घश्चाभ्यासश्च
Once again, Man, Badadhan,
शान्भ्यो दीर्घश्चाभ्यासश्च
Dirghasya Abhyasascha. So Mimamsa, that Dirgha is there for the Abhyasa. Mimamsanam. That Bhagavan Vedvyasi would not compose. Na asutraishyat. Earlier, the abhavishyat, abhiprayo abhavishyat. Kartari ling lakara. Here also asutraishyat. He would not have written these sutras, but he has written them. Asutrayaccha. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Veda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.